Rue back with another video. Um, my sound doesn't sound right for me. 1 second here. Sound. Okay. Yeah. So it's your boy Black Rue back with another video. Before we get started, as always, cue my guy Indigo Saint. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black Rue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was black, you invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on that black, you invested. Best believe I was black, you invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black, you invested. Best believe I was black, you invested.
What's up, guys? What's up, crypto warriors? What is up, Black Rue crew? Hey, we back up in here. Another Saturday morning. I decided to delay the show like an hour. I was working through some stuff for the show, and I hadn't fully fleshed out the idea. And I thought that the show would benefit, I would benefit, everybody would benefit better if I finished fleshing out that idea and delayed the show. So here we are, an hour later. Let me go ahead and share the screen here. So new, quote unquote, sectors to keep an eye on and what looks good in these sectors. Now, this is all coming out of conversation I had with Dion and Crypto Ronin. Shout out to those guys. Come on over to the channel, www.darkhorsewatcher.com or YouTube at Black Rue. And you can find the live stream I had with those two gentlemen. So recently, I did one with Crypto Ronin and with Dion of MYC Network. But the week before that, I did one with Dion by himself. So each show is very good, I believe. Particularly this one the three of us did. It was just really a great show. So what came out of that show for me was privacy and looking at the privacy sector. For me, it's not like it's dead, but for me, I think the privacy sector. Follow me here. This is gonna be kind of cool. For me, I really think the privacy sector is the sector that the government uses to not be tracked. That sounds really weird, right? Because we really think of it as the government to get rid of privacy sector because people are doing illegal things or just or they're just doing things like track me, right? Why should you track me, government? But but when I really thought it, it's kind of like, and I don't know if you guys don't know this or not, and this is not a conspiracy. This is an actual proven thing, okay? Ronald Reagan, former president. Remember, he was so tough. War on drugs. He was tough on drugs, right? Some of the biggest drug sentences under his regime, right? But little did we know, Barry Seal and the CIA were flying drugs into the country under Reagan. So as he was saying one thing, he was doing the exact opposite, right? So it's really funny how that works with our government sometimes, right? So this is not even you can go out there and look it up. And there's like Tom Cruise played Barry Seal in the movie. Mainstream media acknowledges, okay? So looking at privacy coin, right? I really think that a lot of maybe quote unquote black op people government use it so they can be tracked, to be honest with you. That's why I really think of it. So I didn't think there's necessarily much validity there for us. Like, I think it'll always kind of be around there, but for us, like, I don't know that I necessarily saw a good use case for it, right? Um, However, talking to those guys last night or night before last or whatever, it sparked my interest again in it. And um, what I found, oh, and definitely shout out to the guys in the Telegram. Shout out to E. He's our moderator, and E does a great job of posting um, information in here. So, like, why take on the crypto world by yourself when you can do it with the community? So many times we as um, um, black people, quote unquote, black people, and not just talking about black people here. So many times we as men, so many times, like, just we feel like we have to take on the world by ourselves, right? Um, that's a fallacy. That's the worst thing you can do. You're only as good as your network. So why not join a free network where you can take on the crypto world together with people who share information, and we can attack this thing together as a group, right? And join communities like collaborating with, Dion and his community, My C Network and his community, Crypto Ronin and his community. We collaborated with Underdog Crypto and his community, Benzinga and their community, right? Um, why take this on by yourselves when you can, collaborate with community and, take it on the right? Completely free. Come over and join Telegram. Free 99. Let's go. So yeah, join the Telegram. Now let me go ahead and kill the Telegram because I'm getting a lot of updates from different communities that I'm a part of on there. So let me go ahead and kill those because it's affecting me. Hope to see you all in the Telegram. Okay. So I was doing a little research this morning, and what I found was there is an untapped area, at least that we haven't been tapping here with the privacy sector, particularly in the privacy exchange area. Okay, an oldie but a goodie. Let's go back here. To look at in this area would be Oasis. It seems like they've shifted to make that their focus here. And what we've been talking about lately with the Z caches of the world, like the SHA 5256 tokens. We got the Z caches and the Moneros of the world. Like, we already know that I think it is Grayscale that has a Zcash trust. Let's go ahead and bring that up if we can. So privacy may not, it may be a thing, right? That not only institutions are looking at, right? We already know that they're looking at zero knowledge proofs for their own benefit, right? Because they don't want you to see how much they're charging their customers. They don't want you to see how much they're getting paid for contracts. But so we can see here Zcash Grayscale Trust. So you can see privacy may be a area that we really do need to tap here. Okay. Now getting into the whole privacy exchange area, Oasis is starting one of these. So I think Oasis is undervalued at this price that it's at right now, 6 point something cents. But I scrolled and moseyed on down and found this. Now, this is XOXO.AI. And this is what really, really intrigued me. If we go here and look at this token here, right? what we'll find is this token pretty much minted millionaires, right? And this was this year that it minted millionaires. From February 23, it went from 0.0000 something all the way to 11 cents. And I did some looking on what they do. They have a privacy decentralized exchange. So that exchange is an exchange that's like you do no KYC, like they don't want to know who you are, like, and you can exchange stuff. I haven't tried the privacy exchange on their site yet, but another thing that they do is that they say that they res- redistribute 100% of revenue to their holders. So that is so privacy, security, confidentiality. This seems very, very intriguing. And it makes me think about, okay, maybe this is something we want to look at to see if we can find privacy exchanges that redistribute revenue in ex- other excuse me, in other blockchains. Okay, this particular one is in Ethereum, and of course they're saying that they're using AI in some capacity. Um, this is maybe something that we want to look at for other exchanges besides Ethereum. Okay, so trying to yeah, so that is something that we may want to look at. Like, is this something that happens in Cardano? Can we find that in Cardano? Can we find this in Solana? Can we find this in XRP, Cosmos? What have you, right? Um, so that's something that's untapped that we need to look at. Privacy exchanges. It also looks like that's something that Oasis has shifted themselves to. So things like need to be put in our radar. And at the rate this thing is growing, it's at an all-time high. I don't know if this is something you want to invest in. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But again, this is something that we have to look at, and maybe we can be on this end of tokens if we're really vigilant with our news and checking the news and sharing that news with others here in the Telegram, right? Um, there we go. So this is one I'm going to look at. I was particularly intrigued, and we're going to check this post out here in a second here. I was particularly intrigued when I went on their site and I saw that CEO of Uphold, Martin Heisbeck. I hope I'm saying his name right. I really need to go check an interview, see if I'm saying it right. But I was really intrigued when I saw him following this project. I was like, um, okay, so privacy exchanges or something. We here, Black Root Crew, we here, the Warrior Crew, we need to be paying attention to, right? I swear, I just followed them. Hold on one second. OX. Oh. Okay, it's because I'm using actual O's and not zeros. There we go. So I went over here and I saw like followers I know. I was really like, okay, this guy's over here. Like, okay, he's really on the leading edge of stuff, like I said, right? Um, so yeah, so what do you guys think about that before we go into our next topic here? Kurt, check out Pirate Chain, slow but extremely secure. You guys know I listen to a lot of conspiracy stuff. I heard the founder or not somebody that works on um, pirate chain be on a conspiracy show, and those like we people are like some of the most skeptical people. So yeah, definitely believe in pirate chain, um, and they're at a good price right now too, from where they've been in the past. Like still a lot of ROI that you can get from pirate chain. If we go back to our list here, pirate chain should be in it. Darrow, that's another one that they were mentioning. They were mentioning Darrow last night with I think Courtney Johnson. Shout out to Courtney Johnson. Um, and Crypto Ronin were mentioning Darrow. Let's open up Pirate Chain though. Here, let me kill that because I don't know if that shared properly to you because I did a new window. Okay. So I think Pirate Chain got as high as like $2. This is also a coin that my guy Brunswick told me about. Shout out to Brunswick. I believe this guy is $2. Oh wow, no, as high as $14. Very crazy run there for Pirate Chain. So yeah, definitely some value there possibly in Pirate Chain. You can grab Pirate Chain on Pancake Swamp, and that looks like all you can grab it on here in America. And Trade Ogre, yeah, which Kurt just mentioned. So let's see here. What's up, Crypto in Focus? Trade Ogre has a just Trade Ogre has a Dex with Monero trade pairs. Let's go. I'm missing things. Let me start from the top, y'all. What's up, E? What's up, Crypto in Focus? What's up, Riviera Group? What's up, Kenneth Carter? Crypto in Focus. Mask is the better call. Testnet is live. Telcoin Exchange added their token yesterday. Telcoin, that's another guy that's like we were talking about too. Telcoin's hidden gem out there, guys. Yep, joining forces with MYC. Wife changing money. Get your passports ready. Get a good third world. Oh yeah, I've been looking at the passport bros too, man. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that comment, Kurt. I feel you on that comment. Uh, Skiff privacy lets you star an email with just a wallet, and you pay in crypto. Okay. What's up, Maximus Crypto? Maximus Crypto in a house. Um, I got your tweet, or I don't know what they call them now, tweet or X, Max. I got to respond to it. It was very heartfelt, man. I really appreciate that, brother. Just want to let you know that, by the way. So yeah, guys. So I think there's something that we're missing here or not missing here, but there's an opportunity there for us here with these privacy exchanges. And I'm going to try to see if there are other privacy exchanges in the mode of a OXO.ai in other blockchains. Okay. Now, the next thing that we may be that we have an opportunity for here is and we've talked about this before, but I want to kind of take this to the second stage here, and that's ordinals. Okay. Um, Now, when this coin came out, Um, it was a bit confusing to me because anyone can go mint ordinals. Okay, like it doesn't. It's not that it's just a coin, right? Um, but this particular, this would be like, how do you say it? Let me make sure my stuff is still coming through because I keep getting these errors. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so it's good. So this is just a particular. Where do we go? Oh crap! I don't know why it went backwards. But anyways, I'll go back and bring it back up. So this is just a particular BRC20 coin that was minted. Okay, this is like no different than minting something on Ethereum as an ERC20, but they decided to name it ordinals. Okay, with 21 million of them. Okay, so this is just particular BRC20 that people just could mint, and it turned into a, a millionaire maker basically. Like 27 something dollars, right? And I think it probably went that high because a lot of people didn't truly understand what ordinals were, so they just rushed out and bought it, right? Um, but but anyone can mint a BRC20. It just so happened that this is the one people chose once it got listed on an exchange to just go out and buy because they may have been confused about kind of what ordinals were. Okay. Um, so this is an ordinal named Ordi. Okay. This is a this is a Bitcoin BRC20. It's really confusing to say it. It's really confusing to say this, but um, because of the mixed term, a ordinal is like a BRC20, right? That's what it was originally. A BRC20 that you can kind of attach a piece of data to. And somebody decided to make a coin named a BRC20 coin named Ordi, representing ordinals. It's a little confusing, but I think you guys kind of understand what I mean. Um, like ordinals started as this BRC20 that you can attach something to, and someone just decided to make that a coin of that and call it Ordi. Okay. So essentially, what we have here with these 20 million Ordi are 21 million Satoshis that are going for $6.49. Crazy to think about, right? Um, so the reason I bring this to you guys is, and we talked about this back in the day, like 6 months ago or 5 months ago, whenever this popped off, as you know, this can come to all other like Bitcoin forks. So what I'm wanting you guys to pay attention to here is maybe then there's this there's a LTC 20, a Litecoin 20 that calls itself Litecoin Ordinals or something like that, and it blows up like this. Maybe there's a Dogecoin, because these are all forks of Bitcoin. You can have ordinals in these. Maybe there's a Dogecoin 20 protocol that pops up Dogecoin ordinals and just blows up, right? So all of these are some things that we need to pay attention for, or maybe even look for. Maybe they're out, but it's not just as popular as Ordi, and who knows, it can explode, right? Um, so all these Bitcoin forks have the possibility of having their own like BRC20s, right? And having something like an Ordi just pop up and explode, right? So we need to be on the lookout for things like that. Like let me even see here. If I typed in LTC20, would it even be smart enough to figure that out? I think that's what they call them. It's either LTC20 or LRC20. I have to remember what they call the Litecoin ordinals. Um, so maybe that's something that we have to look out here for. Um, and shout out to Max too. I'm getting a lot more into BTC or BSV, and some guy was like talking about ordinals, right? The only thing that ends up being a problem with Bitcoin ordinals, right, is that the fees are crazy. And the fees are crazy because of the Bitcoin block size. So if we look into something like a BSV, they have like basically unlimited block size. So if you put ordinals on something like BSV or you put ordinals on something like Litecoin, the fees are now drastically less, and you still get the on-chain factor of an ordinal on Litecoin or on BSV. So that is something that could pop off. Again, and it also has that tokenization factor to it too, because you're now attaching something directly on blockchain. As we come over here and look at this, I keep losing my spot here. Let me go back here. So as we come over here and look at it, we'll understand that ordinals kind of may be a big key to tokenization, because you're basically tokenizing a JPEG or whatever, right? And they're different. Let me go down here. So we always think about it in the way that it's tokenizing like a JPEG or whatever, but it can perhaps be bigger than that. Exactly. So what Ordinals Protocol does is write information to each Satoshi, such as a text, picture, audio, and video. So now imagine, like, now you're tokenizing that audio or you're tokenizing video. Now you have an ordinal of, like, I don't know, Tupac songs, and it's like the first Tupac ordinal or whatever, or an ordinal of some video series or whatever. And it's the first like Bitcoin, like say you did like a Bitcoin like real world or whatever, and you put that on an ordinal. Um, like all it takes is somebody to tokenize something that people would really like on these ordinals, and then it could really go crazy. Um, just something for us to look out for and pay attention to, um, and to pay attention to in other Bitcoin fork blockchains. Let's see. Okay, it's LRC20 or LRC20. So let's see. Let's see if this would be smart enough to figure out. I say, or if we already have tags for LRC20 tokens. Maybe people don't. I'm sure they exist, but are they popular? Who knows? I don't know, right? Um, but it would seem to me if ordinals caused a problem on Bitcoin, right? Because of the fees, then okay, if we can have LRC20 tokens, the fees are less and it's not going to like kill the network, that would be something that might be really, really, really worth something. So that's something to really kind of do some research on and, see what we can find there, right? What's up, Italia? Great. Appreciate you, girl. Appreciate you coming through here. So, big takeaways, um, ordinals, and finding ordinals in other blockchains seems like it can be a really big thing for us, and privacy exchanges because they seem to be blowing up at the moment. And if we look at the most popular, privacy exchanges like OXO and Oasis, they seem to be ripping. Okay. So maybe we find some privacy exchanges like this in different blockchains. So, do we have any questions before we head off here? I'll give it some time for some questions. And while waiting for questions here, let me bring up Darrow. So I know Courtney Johnson and Crypto Ronin were talking about it. I think it's another one with like a Bitcoin like supply here. I'm sure they have their own privacy exchanges. I think this one is mineable too. Yeah, it's mineable. I don't know why this is grayed out like this. It looks like maybe you can buy it on Trade Order. I'm not sure. Um, CoinX and VeetX. I'm not sure what that exchange even is, but I'm sure if Crypto Ronin has it, I'll reach out to him and see how he gets his Darrow. Darrow is the first crypto project to combine proof of work blockchain with a DAG block structure and wholly autonomous transactions. So basically, it's private Caspa, to be honest. So people, Caspa, basically, that's what that is. It's a block DAG. Interesting. I wonder if they have a block DAG category here. So, a couple block DAGs I'm looking at right now, of course, Caspa. The other block DAG I'm looking at is Terexa. I got a nice little bag of this. Which is up 24% right now. I'll take that. No problem. No problem about that. And we did bring this to the show, guys. So another little win for us. Gotta love that. Got to love that. Um, where can you buy this? CoinX, MXC, BitMax. So they do have a DAG tag. Which doesn't seem to be working for me right now. That's fine. Yeah, let me see if we got any questions here. Yep, I'll check out the mask chart right now. Let's do that on Trading View actually. Oh, do I not have Trading View up? That's a surprise. Um okay. That's a surprise. Trading View. Almost always have Trading View up. I really do, and check out that episode again with Crypto Ronin and MYC. I really do think we get to 40K before the end of the year here. I really think we're gonna get there. So let's see here. Oh, Caspa, there we go. Let's go, baby. I wasn't. I was focused on the show this morning, so I really wasn't watching anything. Let's go, Caspa. New all-time high for Caspa there. Shout out to the patrons. We definitely had this on the list for this week. Finally, after a couple times just hitting this barrier, it finally broke through the barrier there. Let's go, Caspa. Let's go. Let me go ahead and change that. It's not letting me change it easy. I tell you what. Okay, it's not letting me change that one, so that's okay. I guess I'm not going to be able to. Mask. I remember us trying to look at this before and we couldn't find a really good chart on it. But let's go over here first and use this one. Okay, 33 cents. Boom, boom, boom. Really low supply. That's crazy right there. 37.5 million. Yeah, that could get interesting. Like this could really this could really go with a supply like this so low. Um, it could really go, and if it really and it's around a 10 to 12 million market cap, which is not that much, but which really means if this gets even a little bit popular, it's going to take off. Yeah, I gotta save this guy. Yeah, it looks it has that kind of W pattern going with it. Let me see. Can I guess I'm just gonna have to look at it in terms of Ethereum. I really would like to do it in terms of US dollars or USD, but like yeah, because this doesn't. Do you know where we can get a better chart for this crypto in focus? Let me see here. Yeah, it doesn't look okay. Pro profit. Okay, it doesn't have any USD pairs. That's why. Um, okay, let's look at it with the Matic pair. That'll probably be the closest chart. Okay, yeah, that's hit new for wait for the year. Is this? Oh, okay. No, it just hit new all time highs too. Yeah, it looks pretty good from this chart. Like I would love to see it in USD terms, but just looking at it, um, just like we just saw kind of Caspa breakout here. If I can get my line here, draw a horizontal line right about. So that was a big spot, and it just crossed that one. And one more. And it seems poised to break over this spot here. Really looks like it wants to, but we have that three kind of in the same mold of a Caspa, that three like little hump area. Um, let's see what it looks like on a week. Okay, on a week it looks kind of really high. Yeah, I would still seems like a pretty good buy though. I think because it's only 12 million. Um, be just a little cautious, but I think it could be worth just chart wise now. Um, it seems kind of poised to break over this 33 cent area, but I would really need to do a little bit more research on who they are and what they're doing. But let's look right now. Actually, might as well. I know we looked a little bit before, but I I don't remember from when we looked before. It's gonna pop up here. Sorry, it's moving a little slowly here. Yahoo Finance has one. Okay, check out PASG, aka Passage, up 33%. It's from my guy Crypto Ronin. What is up, brother? Also, I see the staking pools on Osmosis. They're pretty good. And is this of Passage or Osmosis, brother Ronin? Okay, Yahoo Finance. Oh boy. Trying to bring up their webpage. I don't know why they're playing me right now. Let's see their Twitter. Let's kill this guy. Okay, I wanted to get into this. I'm glad I looked at that. I do want to get into that too, real quick. Okay, and we're bringing up its Twitter. It's taking a little while. All right, here we are. A private web browser, okay, in the mold of a kind of a decentralized multi-hop VPN app store and earning ecosystem that makes a living in the Web3 secure private fund. Okay, so a private web browser. Bad Crypto Podcast and Strictly like that. Pre-search is following them. Telcoin. Yeah. Okay. Good list of followers. Okay, I might have to grab some of this today. And Oxen, like these are some pretty cool privacy coins, and they're following them. That's really cool to see. And shout out to our guy, Strictly Sports Ace. We appreciate him around here. Love the guys at Bad Crypto Podcast. They do a good job. And they kindly followed me. I appreciate that. Whoever did, whichever one of them did. Yeah. Okay. I might have to give me a small little bag of mask. Um, yeah. If you know anything about Oxen and Telcoin and I forget the third one we just mentioned. Oxen and Presearch, we use Presearch all the time around here. Some very good company to follow these guys. I mean that alone is enough for me to go on Uniswap and pick a little bag of this up. So once it breaks over that over this 50 cent mark, it's probably on. It's probably really on. So yeah, I have to grab a little bag of this. What's up, Learn Crypto TV? What streaming software do I use? I use well, this is on the Gentleman of Crypto site. We're using Restream over here. What's up, Rose Green? Okay, and then let's grab Passage right quick. Okay, finally, this guy took forever to come up. Internet freedom. Okay. Yeah, and they got the share your internet connection with Mask and earn crypto. This is pretty like it's pretty nice when you think about it. Um, not having like Google or anything follow your stuff. Um, I can see why Presearch and Oxen would follow these guys. Yeah, yeah. I got. I'll have to do. I'll have to pick up a little bit of this today. Let's go ahead and then look at Passage. Did I? Okay, I did save that. I got Crypto Ronin said this is up 33% today. I did look at it when he showed it to me. It's like a um, metaverse crypto. It's been a while since we talked metaverse on here. Really low cap as far as like 5.84 mil. Of course, when you're in this area, definitely got to be careful. But this is where you can get some of your biggest gains. Get these guys on MXC. And MXC, like sometimes you can use it, sometimes you can't, but you could do a VPN. I didn't tell you that, but some people use it, some people don't. This is built on Cosmos, pretty interesting there. Gives them like a whole bunch of different, because Cosmos actually does use the IBC, and you can actually intercommunicate between Cosmos blockchains. Um, so that's pretty cool. And let me see if I can hit their website. And also their Twitter. We want to hit that up as well. Let me get rid of the Ord. Get rid of Althea. Get rid of that. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Let's play this right quick for people to see it. I think I'm sharing audio. Is it going to play? Or okay. May not be able to play. Here, okay. I won't be able to play it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the passage.io link in the Telegram, and you guys can come through on the Telegram and watch it if you want. Again, Telegram is completely free. Links are in the description, and you can give Passage a look for yourself. It's playing somewhere. Okay, here it is. It's kind of playing. Okay, we won't play the whole thing, but I'll leave a link for it in our Telegram so you guys can see it. It would have been better if I could have played the YouTube, but I don't know why that wouldn't play for us. Now let's look at their Twitter too. It's cool to see who's kind of pumping it, if you will. Of course, they're on Cosmos. We got Alio Trades. You know, he's a guy out there in the community. He's a guy. Um, Hatoshi Crypto over coffee. Okay, yeah, I know this guy. So these are two dudes that have the potential to pump this. So hey, um, just for that alone, there's pumpability here with these guys. The Cosmos guy here. A couple guys that are following me. Founder of Chain Leak. This guy always seems to be following good stuff too. This Joshua Roomsburg. So yeah, guys, definitely go on there and check it out. Um, the fact that these two people are following it, it really seems like it has the potential to pump to me. I don't know if they're actually like attached to the project at all or not, but to me that really seems like okay, it has the ability to pump based off of them mentioning it, right? Who knows? They may have been involved in the private tokens of this, and yeah. So just off those guys alone, um, it's worth a look for me. So let me go ahead and save that. And thank you, Ronan, for bringing that to us. They have biz with Disney, Time Warner, Dallas Cowboys, and others. Stake on the Osmosis Zone. Okay, gotcha. Look at the team. Okay. Okay, so definitely some additional research here to do. Oh, oops. To look at these guys' team. Let me see if. Let me bring the website back up. I want to see the team here. I wonder if it's quick that I can find their team. There we go. Passage Journey began in 2017 as in VUD division, a creative agency focused on designing custom environments for brands across digital. Okay, so do our work with brands like Warner Brothers Studios, Dallas Cowboys, Red Bull, Amazon. Okay. Okay, so as a global commitment forced brands to think differently, Passage became okay. So at least this has been in fruition for 5 years. Let's look at their team. Okay. So looks like they have an accomplished team, and I could see someone like Ilio or Crypto Over Coffee eventually like really promoting this. Um, if we look at Blocktopia, that might be a one that we can kind of look at like a price that we would want to say, okay, and also look at that white paper to see if there's a certain token lockup, because people can get out of tokens at a certain point. I know this was a metaverse here that like Windio and BitBoy and others were involved in, and it went from nothing to like 14 cents and down, right, to what it's at right now. Um, so yeah, let me see. This one total supply is 200 billion. What is the supply of Passage? 1.2 something billion. I don't know as far as max supply goes, but yeah, this would be early. This would be early, guys. So yeah, definitely give this guy a look. So yeah. Oh no, I'm not ignoring your message, Rose. Definitely look at links. Let's go. Yes, yes. We've looked at this one before. They do have some really big. They do have some really big people attached to Let's Go. Um, small supply, 42 million. Um, I think one of the guys here attached to this guy. I think yeah. I know that there are big guys attached to this. Um, I know their founder like did some big things. Up token migration. Okay, I don't know if that migrate. You might want to wait until this migration happens. Maybe it's already happened, which is good. Uh, Token migrations, they're not. You don't really want to be involved in those. Um, Seems like it's already happened though, so we're good on that. We're good on that. Okay, good. So it looks like these guys migrated their token. Yeah. So yeah, this one definitely deserves a look. I know that they have some pretty big people behind them, and their guys seem to be very accomplished. Shout out to the Rona Experience, aka Crypto Morpheus. 100%, Scott. 100%. Rona has that Morpheus feel to him. Toncoin, yeah, Toncoin is another one in the space that has good feel, and we were talking about that on Thursday with Ronan and MYC. Payment cryptos, I'm very big on those, and uh, cryptos that are attached to messaging systems like Telcoin. So Ton definitely is one that you would want to give a good look at too. And yeah, let me see if I can find the team for Let's Go because I remember their team being very accomplished people here. Lusco, Lus, 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 Luso, Lusk, Lusk, so. I'm probably butchering the way to say this, so please forgive me, guys, if I'm saying it improperly. Um, okay, let's go to their Twitter. Maybe that's where I can find their team. So I remember their team being pretty accomplished when I looked at this before. And yeah, as you can see, huge following, huge following. A lot of people that we know here follow these guys. Huh, I like that name, Stacky Robinson. Uh, Token Nicer follows these guys. We love Token Nicer on the show. He does some excellent research. Blockchain Monkeys. Dr. Martin follows these guys too. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Vancouver, Cadena, Joshua Roomsberg again, Eric Voorhees. We've chronicled him and his Sam Bankman-Fried stuff. CEO of LCX, Monty Metzger, Gary V, MC Hammer, Paul Barron, pretty accomplished list of followers right there. Um, so yeah, they're probably a diamond in the rough waiting to happen too. But not too many places you can get it. CoinX and KuCoin. Um, yeah, and a pretty big market cap to say the least, like one 180, 181. Yeah, they seem to have a pretty good list of followers. Um, yeah, I don't see anything wrong here with these guys. You have to decide for yourself though if you want to put $6 into it with so many other things out there. Like we just chronicled Passage, we just chronicled um, oh god, Mask. Like um, you could spread into many others for the price of $6.20. But again, with all those guys following it, you saw like multiple CEOs, Monty Metzger and stuff like that. That really does intrigue me. Um, so yeah, guys, take a look. I'm gonna drop this in the Telegram as well. Gracious. Ronan, always gracious, man. Always gracious. But yeah, guys, thanks for sharing the knowledge at the end there. I appreciate that. We've been going for a good hour and 10. Your boy's gonna go grab some food over here. We be back at it on Tuesday, um, possibly Tuesday, definitely for sure Wednesday and next Saturday. And again, we should be on Ronan's show on Thursday, so don't forget to check that out. Dion and I will be on Ronan's show on Thursday. Definitely subscribe to Ronan if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Yeah, catch you guys later. I'm out. Peace.